Welcome to the Dopamine Fix Gaming Channel. So the new hunt event, Judgment of the Fool, has been out for a little while now, and while it has been off to a very obnoxiously bumpy start, the event is going smoothly. As a heads up, I'll admit, I'm not a fan of Hunt Showdown events in general. The events are way too long at 3 months and take away from the core principles of the game. If you go into duos, half the hunters on the server are running around the map, hiding, trying to get event points and perks, and then extracting and not actually playing the game. Trios is where the action is at, but this does still happen to a lesser extent there. I will say, each event is evolving and improving for the previous event. My next gripe are event traits. The presence of event traits throws a trader slot economy off, though this is not the worst event by any means. Y'all let me know in the comments. Wouldn't it be cool if for the next event, Crytek gave a specific section to hold event traits? Let's say they gave us 2 event trait slots and then 3 to 4 event traits, and you would have to decide between those 4 which 2 event traits you want to add to your hunter, and then you would still have your normal usual trait slot for your normal and scarce traits. On a positive side, I'm glad we got Dyalla back and didn't have that weird map pick ratio of 100% Dyalla like we did for Mammon's Gulch for an entire month, which caused a lot of burnout. Dyalla actually looks and plays amazingly. Let me know in the comments which compound you are enjoying fighting the most at. So far, a lot of my fights seem to go down at Church, Fishery, and Weeping. Weeping is a highlight for me, while Fishery has always been bad luck. I was hoping some of the newer times of day would have been included with the return of Dyalla. Let me know in the comments which time of day do y'all want to see come back. Ash Bloom, Inferno, Thunderstorm, or even Serpent's Moon. I think for me, Thunderstorm was the best new time of day we've had, as long as we could get the frequency of the storms balanced right. Pretty much all the equipment and weapon skins in the Battle Pass look really good this time around too, thankfully. So recently, we also got a very small update. The patch notes state that the damage to water devils from melee attacks and single projectile weapons have been brought more in line with update 2.3 and will also not target hunters with the shadow trait. Although I've noticed that they don't even go after the sound you make either, which normal AI in the game does do. We've also noticed that the uppercut now has 9 rounds in reserve instead of the nerfed 6 rounds. Let me know in the comments of any other unannounced changes that you might have noticed. I don't know about y'all, but yesterday I filled out the recent Survey Monkey for Hunt Showdown. It was long and it asked many questions, while also failing to ask some of the pertinent questions. As always, everyone should fill out the surveys and give their responses, as the more information for Crytek, the better. Unfortunately, in my opinion, it feels like Crytek is only asking the questions that they want answers to. What I mean is that Crytek inquires about the UI, things that should be right, as that is the front-facing aspects that we all engage with. They ask about skins, which thankfully are more realistic finally again. In my opinion, it's time to move on to the more serious issues at hand. The netcode in this game has to be improved, the trade windows and lag spikes have to be worked out seriously. This is a hardcore competitive shooter, not some casual game. Not some casual game like Fortnite. No disrespect intended, obviously, but the type of gamers that stay on Hunt Showdown need a reliable multiplayer experience where anytime someone does die, it doesn't feel like it was a situation that would have played out differently if only the connection was better. I will say, the audio changes are improved, and I personally haven't noticed any issues with any of the audio. Crytek is one of the handful of game developers that really put in the time and attention to ensure that the audio experience is next level. Now, on social media, Crytek started a Judgment of the Fool community contest between the Fool and the Judge supporters. This is the kind of thing that should have been a pop-up message when you load into the lobby. The goal is remarkably simple: kill hunters, while playing as one of 6 hunters. If you want to be on Team Fool, you would play as Monroe, Larona's heir, or Corvid Bile. Personally, I think Ochiko's Widow and the Pentient would have been a great fit for Team Fool. I don't understand the connection with some of these that they chose. If you want to be on Team Judge, you would play as Angel of Death, the Conspirator, or Hackshaw Jack. Again, why aren't the new hunters the Fool and the Judge included? Aside from that, if you know me, I love my law enforcement skins. So, Marshall Brewer, who is one of my favorite skins in the game overall, should have been included with Team Judge, as well as maybe even Private Eye and Sheriff Hardin. However, it is mentioned multiple times that this is only the first round of the contest, which ends on July 27th. So perhaps the roster of hunters will change with each round. So make sure you go in and get as many kills as you can for whichever team you want to support. This is the exact kind of engagement we need on Hunt Showdown to keep the player interest going strong through these long events that grow stale once the Battle Pass progression has been completed. Oddly, the legendary hunters selected for this event again seems a bit off, just going by their bios. And we probably should have had at least a basic hunter skin that everyone has access to by just playing the game normally. Is it just me, or does the rewards seem a little lackluster? We apparently get a Blood Bond discount to buy a weapon designated by whichever team wins. If Team Fool wins, we get a discount on the Mockingbird skin for the Bornheim match. And if Team Judge wins, we get a discount on the Creeping Knight skin for the Centennial Shorty Silencer. Both of which I already own, so no reward for financially supporting the game. Great. I would have liked to see new skins brought in for weapons that don't have skins yet, like the Maynard variants, or at least just new skins period, really. It should be noted that the Hunt partners will be given giveaway items for their communities. Hopefully it won't be something lackluster like Hunt dollars or random equipment. Also, not sure if that means we will have to tune into Twitch or YouTube to receive these skins, which again is cool for the partners, but it sucks for any gamers that don't use social media to know about these giveaways. I only found out about this contest because I went looking for the SurveyMonkey link, because a friend told me that the new survey was up. Also, a discount to buy a reward? Is that even a reward by definition, or is that just a marketing scheme? So, just how long will gamers even have to use a said discount? Because not everyone may even have the blood bonds on hand. And Crytek has a terrible fascination with FOMO and only allowing hunters to spend money on their game for limited amounts of time. Crytek would do well to step into 2025 and follow gaming trends like Helldivers 2, which allows gamers to purchase their battle passes at any time and work on them at their leisure. Crytek would also be smart to allow people to buy individual skins offered in bundles, because we don't always want to buy the whole bundle. We might only want one weapon skin or one equipment skin out of the bundle. I don't know about you guys, but I really feel like Crytek is missing an opportunity with this. Next time, this is the point during the event where Crytek should release some additional challenges and maybe even some basic free skins for weapons that still don't have skins. Like, if you want to keep your player base interested, some cool and offbeat challenges would go a long way to keep our interest and give us something positive to talk about. User collected data on weapon skins, or on weapon use, and create bonus challenges requiring like 100 kills with the least used weapons, like the Nagat Revolver or Whitney Vandal, whatever it might be. Again, make the reward something small like a recolored weapon skin or something that doesn't require a lot of resources, but would still be better than nothing for guns and equipment that lack skins. As a final reward for completing all the challenges, there you would add a cool hunter skin. For hunter skins, there are so many classic Western characters that we would love to see generic versions. Ryder, Doc Holliday, Jet Creeper. If you want to charge for a skin, just let us buy the skin. Skip the jumping through the hoops aspect. Making gamers work to spend their money is a weird business model. I hope everyone is enjoying Judgment of the Fool event. Down in the comments, let me know what you think about bringing back more intimidating challenges with at least some basic rewards. Let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this new community contest? How long do y'all think we'll have to wait before the return of at least one of the new times a day? And which one would you like to see return first? And again, tune in for more of the Dopamine Fix Gaming Channel.